Is this a problem to drink pre-workout and then also drink an energy drink on the way? Asking for a friend. I just got through getting gas. And I'm going to tell you something that really doesn't make any sense to me, is when people complain about gas prices. And I'm going to be honest, I looked at the gas price back there. It was $2.82. But besides that, and I only looked at it because I thought about it, but like besides that, I don't ever look at gas prices. And I think it's one of the most pointless things to complain about is how much gas is, because like, what are you going to do? Like walk? I mean, it's literally like complaining about the weather. It's nothing that like you can't control it. And you can talk about politicians and this and that, and Biden this, shut down the pipeline, and Trump's supposed to do this, and et cetera, et cetera. I'm here to tell you that none of those people, Trump, Biden, Kamala Harris, none of those people are looking after you. There's a lot of things that we can't control, and worrying about gas prices or worrying about bullshit is just not conducive to a healthy frame of mind. I think some of the, and I'm not a politician and I don't get into politics, but I think some of the most unhappy people are the people that are obsessed with politics. I mean, talk about things that you can't control, unless you're making money off of it, you know? Unless you're making money off of it. Other than that, or reporting news, or you're getting money for views, or whatever it is. Other than that, nah, my boy. Nah, we ain't doing that. So we're training back today. I was recording a YouTube video yesterday. Actually, I didn't record it. That's a lie. I was outlining it, but it was talking about how to overcome fear and build up confidence and overcome self-doubt. And it's a really good video. And I feel like I have a lot of experience to talk about it. But one of the topics that I did want to talk about inside of it is, one of the things is to keep promises to yourself. And it's really interesting that, and I like to frame it like this. If you have a friend and your friend tells you that you're gonna go to work, go meet up on a Friday night, or go meet up on a Saturday night, you guys are gonna meet up on the weekends, and then every single weekend, your friend cancels on you. And then the next weekend, he cancels on you, makes plans, cancels on you. Eventually, you're not really going to trust that friend that much. You're not going to really believe your friend. You're not going to put trust in him. Your faith in your friend is going to diminish. And so next time that he says, hey, let's meet up on the weekends, you're going to be like, oh, he says this all the time. I don't believe him, and I don't have any confidence in him. Yet when we do that to ourselves. Like we make promises to ourselves that we don't keep them. Like, I'm going to get started on Monday and go to the gym, or I'm going to start doing cardio, or I'm going to start that business, or I'm going to post that piece of content, or I'm going to reach out to that person to ask for that deal, or whatever it is. And then we don't do it. That slowly chips away at the person that we want to become. And a good thing from the Atomic Habits is, every action, you're either voting for the person that you want to be, or you're voting against the person that you want to be. And it's like, who do you really want to be? So every action consciously is like, is this getting me closer to the person that I want to be, or is this getting farther away than of the person that I want to be? Is the cupcake going to get me closer to the kind of person that I ideally want to see in a mirror, or is opting for some chicken and rice with some soy sauce and some sriracha sauce a better option? Every action is a vote. And so keeping these promises to yourself, I personally did this same habit when I was trying to develop confidence for myself, because when you come out of addiction and you don't have anything, and you don't have any evidence of, I'm a good person, or I can accomplish things, I had no evidence. There was nothing. And so I started very small, of going to the gym. I knew if I went to the gym, that was a check mark, boom. Confidence. If I cooked a meal for myself, if I chose to eat something healthy versus unhealthy, start small, micro goals. And those slowly start to add up. And eventually I started getting evidence, and you just start building confidence. But it all starts, and that was like, I think topic 3 or section 3 or something of whatever that I was writing about this morning. Keeping promises to yourself. Gosh, that's such a big thing when it comes to confidence. And even if you do keep promises to yourself, it's hard to build confidence. But what I am confident about is that I'm about to go crush this back day. So what we have are lat pull-downs. We're going to do rack pulls. We're going to do seated cable rows. We're going to do dumbbell rows. Lots of stuff. We're going to do lots of stuff today. Going to be very tired. Checked in with the coach this morning, 8 weeks out. He told me I need to have 3 cheats today. So I might record that of what an IFBB pro does for a cheat meal. We're going to a place that here in Nashville, around noon, I'm going to a place called Jack Brown's that they have these hamburgers, cheeseburgers. And I was just talking about making choices to person you want to be or don't want to be. I mean, I have to put in a lot of calories today because I'm ahead. So I have to put in a lot of calories to make sure that I balance out and I'm on track rather than being like 6 or 7 weeks out. So plus it helps with psychological motivation. It helps with, I talked about refeeds in that Ronnie Coleman retatrutide and refeeds. I'll link that here if I remember to do that. But yeah, so we're going to do some cheat meals, start dropping the Primo, going to add a few more things to the mix of compounds of anabolics. So it's going to start to get exciting. I'm about 5 minutes away from the gym. I'm not going to do a lot of talking today. I've probably already talked about 5, 6, 7 minutes. But I just wanted to share that message of keeping promises to yourself. Is this a problem to drink pre-workout and then also drink an energy drink on the way? Asking for a friend. All right, let's go hit this back, man. I've already done my abs and calves, as always. Let's go. That was heavy. So my coach isn't here, so that means I can't fuck around, which I don't fuck around anyway, but with him in here, I can't be lollygagging. So I'm gonna hit 2 more sets of these. I'm almost at my limit right here because those last 2 were kind of a little iffy. I'll probably do 1 more set like this and then drop it down, do like a back off set. All right, we got set number 2, and then I've rested about 2 minutes, close to it. I'll probably rest a little bit more today since I'm doing back. Let's go. We got these rack pulls right here, dead racks, whatever you want to call them. We're gonna do, I already did like one of the warm-up set. We're gonna see what we're gonna work up to. All right, I just wanted to see what I look like without a shirt on while I was doing that. It'll look like a lot more cool once I get more shredded. I still get really self-conscious around people, even taking my shirt off in the gym. Like, I don't see how dudes will just be in the gym with their shirt off all the time. Like, I get very self-conscious about that. Like, there was somebody over here, and it was a girl, and I was like thinking to myself, like, man, I don't want to take my shirt off, but this is a bodybuilding gym. This isn't like Planet Fitness or Crunch Fitness or anything like that. The other day, I took my shirt off to do that, and I warned the guy, and I was like, hey, I'm about to take my shirt off. Is that gonna make things weird? Because, like, even, you might think that somebody that, like, with muscles and has experienced in the gym, like, they're just, you think that they think they're better than other people, but really, like, we're self-conscious. Like, I feel insecure a lot of times. I'm confident, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times I feel like maybe I'm in people's way. I got this camera that's in people's way. I take my shirt off. People think that I think that I'm all that. And I get in my head and I overthink a lot. But that's neither here nor there. Just wanted to share that a little bit. We're gonna get this last set and then we're gonna go hit some dumbbell rows. I'm gonna keep the belt on for the dumbbell rows though, just to save my back a little bit. You can see I took the quarter off here, 8 weeks out. I'm not trying to get injured. That's not the goal at this point. I don't care who you are, rack pulls make you feel like you're strong. Some scrimp, let's go. So typically I'm gonna do heavier than this, but my back is bothering me and my bicep is bothering me. So we're going to just kind of go light. And I usually do these with a staggered stance. Today I'm doing them with you'll see, with my feet together. So I have better concentration and I can focus on the squeeze. It's easier on the bicep. This is set number 3. I'm not going to record another one. We're going to do this, and then I'm going to go do some seated cable rows. you've probably seen where my coach added some weight. That was my coach. So it's a good thing, bad thing when they see you in the gym, because they're gonna push you, and I need to be pushed. I feel like I go hard enough, but when I work out with my coach, it just reminds me that I have a little bit more in the tank. So we did a couple more sets, did some posing, and now I'm about to, I did one set. We're gonna do 5 sets of these, 5 sets of seated curls, some pendulum squats, and then we're out. I'm gonna rest 30 to 45 seconds in between these. Not gonna waste no time. This is gonna be the only one that I record, but we're doing 5. I'm not really feeling these legs. I've done 2 sets with nothing on it, 2 sets of 20 with no weight on it. This is 160 pounds without any weight. I just put 1 plate on it to get for 15. I'm gonna do 3 sets of that. That's the goal. So I have not done any sitting leg curls, but we might do those. Let's go. All right, this is a set that I don't want to do this really. Coming up on the last sets of the set, but this is what really matters. This is what counts. This is where everybody else quits. I did a quick leg check, leg pump check. Looking pretty good. We're gonna hit this 15 more. Yes, sir. Light, light. Ooh. Need to unhook that. All right, so here I am filming the rest of this here. This is my 3rd set of these. It wouldn't be right to film my workout and not film one of the exercises. So this is the only set that I'm gonna film of this, but This is my third set. We're gonna do 5 sets total. All right, let's have a look-see of what the back looks like. First, let's see. Not bad. We are done at the gym. In between me recording that last clip and right now, it's been about 30 or 45 minutes because I sat on the bench and chilled. It's one of those days when I do back or legs, especially doing some legs on back day, it just leaves me really, really tired. I get exhausted, and I'm one of those that will. There's some people that pull up to the gym and chill out in the car, or there's some people that chill out in the car once they're done. I'm one of the ones that chills out in the car once they're done. I got pretty tired, but I got to thinking what I was talking about at the beginning of this video, where I was talking about keeping promises to yourself and building up that confidence. You know, showing up for myself in the gym, that was where the confidence all started for me. And carrying out all the sets that I'm going to do with a lot of effort, the best effort that I can give, is what helps bring me confidence. If I would have quit during those sets, if I would have cut some of those sets short, which every now and then I do cut sets short, I do cut a workout a little bit short. But if I cut that short, like that would have dropped some of my confidence today. And since I come on here and on this video and I was talking about, keeping promises to yourself, it reminded me that I need to keep the promises to myself. And when I come into the gym, I said I was going to do 5 sets, so I'm going to do 5 sets. I'm not going to cut it short. I'm not going to shortchange myself, because I got to look at myself in the mirror at the end of the day and say, did you give everything that you had today? And when that answer is no, that hurts my confidence a little bit. Maybe you're different. I don't know. But I know that if I don't show up for myself, that eventually not showing up for myself is a tally against of the person that I want to become. There's a person that I want to become. And every action is either I'm getting closer to that person or I'm getting farther away. So I want my actions to be closer, because not every action is going to get me closer there, because some days is just, woo, I'll tell you what. But we killed it. I did want to show up there. We got some cheat meals ahead of us. Checked in with Coach today. Maybe I said that earlier. He said I need to eat 3 cheat meals today. I'm going to try to some of those cheat meals and talk about what I'm eating. I'm probably just going to record it on my phone though. But I want to show y'all kind of what a cheat meal is, because I'm about to eat. We're going to a place called Jack Brown's. If you're ever in Nashville, Jack Brown's in Germantown, or Jack Brown's somewhere else, or Jack Brown's in Murfreesboro. Fire. Elvis Presley is pretty good. I think that's the one where they have mayonnaise and peanut butter. You wouldn't think that that's good. It actually is pretty good. There's another one, the one that I want to get. It's out of a donut, so that's the one that I'm gonna get. It's good. I don't know what else I'm gonna eat. I'm thinking pizza. You know, if you're watched it this far, let me know in the comments what a good cheat meal is for you. Because typically one of my go-tos is always to eat buffalo chicken something. Not really buffalo chicken wings with bone in them, because that's a lot of work, and I know people will be like, oh, well, you're a pussy because you don't eat, you know, whatever. I like boneless wings. But what I usually do eat is these buffalo chicken wraps from Cheddar's. If you have a Cheddar's near you, super fire. I'm a big burger guy, big pizza guy. I'm going to check to see if there's, I'm going to be downtown Nashville, so there's probably plenty of places. I'll probably need to do a little bit of walking. One of the things, a good tip to do if you're going to have a cheat meal, is to make sure that you are hydrated and have plenty of water, which I drink plenty of water, but I need to make sure that I'm hydrated, because eating a lot of food will dehydrate you, will make you feel fatigued, feel tired. I'm going to take a nap anyway, but I don't want to be tired tomorrow. Like, I want to be energized, and if I'm dehydrated, I won't be energized. So there is going to be a playlist that's going to show of my other workouts, of leg days, of arm days, of chest days, of other back days. Killed it today, and I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you subscribe.